Welcome to FlexAbilities, an online flexibility training website designed for dancers, figure skaters, and gymnasts. You can find the full video on the FlexAbilities website, where members have access to exclusive content and new videos every single week. Now let's get into today's video. Let's begin with a warm-up. Open the legs into a V position, then sit up, flex the feet, then reach forward with a flat back. Sit back up, and then lay down. Repeat with me 10 times. Make sure that you don't rush this exercise because it is meant to be slow and controlled. Moving on to the first stretch, the crossed turnout stretch. I will show again from the front so you understand how to hold on to your foot. Start by taking one arm, then reaching underneath the opposite leg. Flex the foot, then wrap the hand over the toes like this. From here, you are going to straighten the leg as much as possible. If you cannot do the crossed arm and leg stretch, here's a modification. Instead, you are going to do the single leg stretch. Now let's do it together. We are going to hold this stretch 2 sets of 10 seconds each leg. Moving on to middle splits. Beginners, start with one yoga block and work your way up as you become more flexible. I prefer using a couch or chair instead of yoga blocks. For a slightly easier version of the middle split, you can bend the outside leg at a 90-degree angle like this. Always make sure that your hips are in between the knees and that you are not sitting back like this or tucking the foot too far in like this. Always focus on keeping the legs and hips in one straight line when doing middle splits. Get ready to hold for 1 minute on each leg. I am going to hold the first 30 seconds with the outside leg bent at a 90-degree angle and the second 30 seconds with both legs straight, always focusing on keeping my hips in line with my legs. Now get ready for the other side.
You pull me closer, but don't waste your time. Don't have any time for all your empty lies. I used to think that you were only mine, but I was blinded by a shallow light. I'll call your friends, I'll let them know that I'm so done with the tragic boys. Tonight I'll get into my zone. I'll dance until the tears are gone. No time for bad love, bad love, bad love. I'm dancing all these tears away. No time for bad love, bad love, bad love. I'm dancing all these fears away. Don't need it. Leaving you just made me realize all the things I used to sacrifice just to please you, just to call you mine. But look at me now, I have the time of my life.
Up next, we are going to do a floor ballet exercise that combines passes with leg circles to work on your hip rotation. Watch in slow motion. Begin in a passe with the foot on top of your leg. Then kick the leg up and circle down. Then circle back up and bring the feet back together. We are going to repeat this exercise 16 times, alternating sides. Now let's do it together. Passe, turn out, then kick up, circle down, circle back up, and bring the feet together. Switch legs. Passe, kick up, circle down, circle back up, and bring the feet together. That was 2. Now repeat 14 more times. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Up next, seal plank push-ups to warm up the back and strengthen the arms. Start by pushing up into a seal stretch, then come up to a plank position and lower your chest back down. Repeat this exercise 10 times. Once you have completed 10 seal plank push-ups, get ready for bridges. Up next, we are going to do 2 sets of 10 bridge rocks. Make sure that you go slow and take your time. Try to straighten the legs as much as possible without moving your feet. After you have completed the first set of 10 bridge rocks, lay down and take a short rest, then get ready to do 10 more. Let's go for the second set of 10. Moving on to lunges and splits. Start in a regular lunge with your hands resting on either side of the front foot. We are going to hold each position for about 10 seconds. Sit up straight and place both hands on the knee. Keep your hips down low and then arch back as far as you can. For those of you who are more advanced, bend the back leg and hold. Place both hands on the floor, then reach back with the opposite arm and hold on to your foot. Now do 10 slow pulses. Straighten the front leg and reach forward with a flat back to stretch out your hamstring before we slide into the split. Slide into the split and make sure that your hips are square. Don't worry if your split is not flat on the floor. I would rather see square hips than sitting on the floor with incorrect split positioning. If your split is all the way down, lean forward and arch back 5 times. Now we are going to repeat everything on the other side. Start in a lunge with both hands on the floor. Sit up straight and place both hands on the knee. Keep your hips down low and then arch back as far as you can. Bend the back leg and hold. Place both hands on the floor, then reach back with the opposite arm and hold on to your foot. Now do 10 slow pulses. Straighten the front leg and reach forward with a flat back to stretch out your hamstring before we slide into the split. Slide into the split and make sure that your hips are square. If your split is flat on the floor, lean forward and arch back 5 times. That's all for today's full body stretching routine. If you would like to complete the full video, go to the FlexAbilities website and subscribe. You can start your 7-day free trial today at flex-abilities.com.